French fry nunchucks. Alright guys, in today's video, we are heading into Five Below. Apparently, they sell, or they have, Sabrina Carpenter Funko Pops. Like the little mini keychain. So you know the big one that I already have? Well, the man-child one, that one ain't out yet, that's for pre-order. The one that I already featured on videos before. It's, apparently they have them in Five Below. I don't know if they'll have them here in London. If they don't, I am gonna go to Corbin. But that's what we're in here for. Sabrina Carpenter Funko Pop mini keychain for like $5. It's like really, really rainy today here in London. It's raining all week. All right, we need to head straight to where they would be. This is a big deal. I don't care about dumplings. I don't care about squishies. But Sabrina Carpenter, I care about. Okay, so they would be in this area. Yeah, see Britney Spears, yeah, don't care about that. Five Nights at Freddy, don't care about that. Simpson, don't care about. Sabrina Carpenter, oh, I care about her. This is a big deal for me. Like I said, dumplings don't care about. Squishies don't care about. Big pickles, bananas don't care about. I care about Sabrina. We may have to talk to a worker. Jay and Silent Bob, action figures, that's funny. Still don't care about it. Not important. Like the thing is, there's just so much, but that's what I love about documentation. I can run the camera through here, and since I'm blind, I can always pull my video back up and see if I like missed it or something. But, meows. Yeah, I don't care about a lot of stuff, but Sabrina Carpenter, I mean, if you know me, you know I love my Sabrina. I mean, hell, I'm even wearing her shirt right now. I mean, I love my Sabrina. Always will. And Sydney Sweeney. Love Sydney Sweeney too. My two babes. If I had to guess, I would say they probably do not have them. Like when you look them up on the app, they don't even show up at all. So you gotta look out for stuff like that. It could be hidden. And people are already trying to resell them for like 15, 20 bucks on eBay. So, okay, I'm not seeing them right now. Not on this aisle. Make your own Karen. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing them on this section. Oh, check that out. Mini skeleton figures of SpongeBob, Patrick, what is that, Plankton, and Squidward. That's funny. Looks like someone stole one. Huh. Classy, classy, classy. Oh man, knees just popped. Knees are always popping. See, and I am very blind, so I gotta like make sure I'm like, my eyes are actually, I know I wear glasses, but I'm like blind. Like I overlook things. So I gotta make sure I'm seriously toned in because I don't wanna miss them. Like say they are here and I leave, like I'll be upset. But honestly, no, I'm not seeing it. At least not down this one, I didn't see it, and then not down this one. Like she has a display and everything, like a box display. All right, so on the next aisle over, I do have the Marty McFly of this duck here. I have a Wilma. Now I have the Back to the Future Marty. Once again, don't care about that stuff though. Oh, look at that. They're SpongeBob ducks. You gotta buy 2 different ones to get all, like, well, majority of them. Doodle Bob. They have Doodle Bob. And Gary. Oh, Presley would love the, well, she don't really watch SpongeBob. I don't know why. SpongeBob's so good. Pearl. That is so good. You'd have to buy like, what, 3 or 4 of them. There's one there. There's a different one. There's a different one. It's 3 bags right there already. Sandy. That's funny. Patrick. Oh, and that's another one. So what? So 1, 2, 3. Patrick there with Squidward and Barnacle Boy, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Not sure which one that is. Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy. They didn't put them together. You think they would be in the same. Damn it. You think they'd be in the same, you'd think. But then again, SpongeBob Patrick, you think they'd be, I guess they all can't be together. They all can't be together. But then again, that's also a ploy to get you to buy more, so. Smart marketing. Yes, you don't care about this bluey crap. Like, don't care about that. Like, hello, not here for that. Where's the good stuff? I mean, hell, they could be anywhere. Like, there's just so much just little gadgets and little figures, and you turn around, there's more. They could be anywhere. I think I also have, yeah, I also have the Marty McFly troll as well. Yeah, I have this. Presley has some of the serial killers. Halloween too. I'm not sure if she has Michael or not. She has some of them. She has Chucky, Tiffany. I'm not sure if she has Michael or not. I'm not sure. Yes, she has the Chucky, yeah, right there. She has that one. And then she also has Tiffany. I do know that for a fact. Which I don't think I see it here right now. Doesn't, hey, that guy's name's Alan. I've never seen Jurassic Park. That guy has my name. Well, technically, this is before my time, so I have his name, even though I was named after Alan Jackson, not this guy. I've actually never seen Jurassic Park. I know it's like one of the movies where it's like so iconic. You know, it's, well, from what I've heard, kind of like Shawshank, it's like one of the movies like, I've never seen Jurassic Park. Never seen it. I like dinosaurs, but I've never seen it. So I'm on this other side of that aisle, and yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of searching off camera. Like, I want to have my eyes peeled and make sure I don't miss them. We may have talked to an employee. If I saw this, and Presley would love that. Hello Kitty, little skateboards. So it looks like there's actual, yeah, there's actual grip tape on it. What, for $5? Yeah, $5. Oh, they have another one too. Check that out. She would love that. She would like that. Maybe for her birthday. Her birthday's coming up. Maybe for her birthday. So I'm not sure if like Five Below has like specific mods like they put out, like if it needs to go in a specific area or not. But as you can see on this TikTok, they are $5. Right there, I'm gonna turn it down so I don't get copyrighted. Yeah, see? So they're legit. They're not like fake or anything. I don't know what else is around it. Gremlins? I see something Gremlins right there. Yeah, I think it said Gremlins. And then latest. Oh, there's a tag that says latest. Maybe we could look for that too. Maybe. Maybe we can look for that. But see, a Funko. Like, they're their own little display. Ghostface back there. Alright, maybe we look for the latest sign. I don't know, I don't see no latest sign like that one TikTok, but I just feel like they'd be in this area, like it makes sense. Like, you know? But they are on their own little display box. So I don't know. They have Fair Loud Parents back there. Wanda. You guys see it? It's Wanda. Don't care about that. Care about Sabrina. That's what we care about. What we're here for. My eyes are peeled. It was in a box like this. Yeah, they didn't have hanging boxes, did they? Did that have a hang tag on it? Okay, they did. They did have a hang tag. But see that latest sign? Like, that would be helpful if they had... But people are finding them. Like, people are getting them. And, like 3 days ago. People are finding them. Oh, that person ordered theirs. Yeah, that I will do that if I have to, because they have them on the Funko website. Okay, so I saw this video already. This person never found it, I believe. Yeah, they never found it, I don't think. Yeah, they never found it. Well, guys, I've been looking a lot off camera around those aisles. Not really so much throughout the store, because that wouldn't make sense. But my luck, they'd be somewhere else strange to where they shouldn't be. But no, there is boxes. I'm not going to go through said boxes, but it's good to know because they could be on that pallet. They could be on that pallet. I'm not sure. They could be, though. Could be. So I can come back tomorrow, maybe even later on before they close, but probably tomorrow, realistically, and we'll see. But that is the boxes that they have. I don't know if it says on there somewhere Funko, but those are it. Well, you see here, it's not even in the system, but I've seen people on TikTok say it's not even in their system, like their store system, and they still found them, so that don't mean nothing. I had to see their London, Kentucky, pickup, even just for her search, Sabrina Carpenter. I've already done Funko Pop next to it and all that. For pickup, nothing. You had shipping on there, still nothing. It's like, can't find, yeah, still nothing. So just because it's not on the app doesn't mean anything, because people are still finding them. All right, I'm getting jealous of all these people. We gotta get out of it. We gotta get to Corbin and see if they got it. We gotta get out of here, because I didn't even find the latest sign. We gotta get out of here. Before we do go, I did see an article the other day. It's like one of them Google articles. It was like 10 Five Below summer stuff that is flying off the shelves, and it had stuff like this. That was one of them, the inflatable cooler. There was a couch, it was an inflatable couch swimming pool. So I had a couch and then a swimming pool in front of it. Like, that'd be pretty cool. It's like 30 bucks. I need something like that, like on the porch. I would definitely use that this summer. Hey, they still have them hats. Bad day to be a hot dog. All right, so we're gonna chalk that location up as an L. Not a big deal. I do gotta run to storage, put some things in storage. I do wanna go to Goodwill here in London. I didn't go yesterday, so I do wanna go to that. And then I want to go to Five Below in Corbin, so we're going to go to Five Below in Corbin as well. I will be here every day if I have to. I'll come here twice a day, multiple times a day. Maybe when they open, and then probably in the evening. I'll come here multiple times a day, because we have one here in town, so I'm going to get it. All right, so fast forward a few hours, you know, I ran to some Goodwills, ran to London Goodwill. Like, no, listen, I do want this, but, I had to go to Goodwill. Went to London Goodwill, Corbin Goodwill, didn't film anything. I did find Viva La Bam. But did find, look at this. Where is it? It's in there somewhere. I found Viva La Bam at Goodwill. Now, I already have the complete series, but finding this out in the wild, and like I said, I already own all the seasons at home, all the discs, but come on, for $1.59, right there, $1.59, I could not leave it behind. I mean, come on, it's just nice to have spares, because you can't just waltz into Walmart and buy this off the shelf. Maybe someday you could, popularity, but Bam, he's making a comeback. He's made a comeback. In fact, it's so strange. This ain't what this video is going to be about, but I do want to note this. So, you guys remember when I went to the old Sublimity Bridge? I did a video on that. And I was talking about how much I hate snakes. I was in the video. You guys know I hate snakes. Hate snakes. We have copperheads down here. We have rattlesnakes. I hate snakes. I said in that video, I said, Bam Margera, Jackass Viva La Bam, you know how he hates snakes? I have that same, I hate snakes as well. Hate snakes. And it's just the weirdest thing, because off of the top of my head, moment of just, talking about snakes, I hate them. And I mentioned Bam Margera. Listen, I hate snakes. I do not like snakes at all. I hate snakes. Like Bam Margera, remember Viva La Bam, Jackass, all that stuff? I hate snakes just like him. I hate them bad. I do not like snakes. Here's something very, very strange. A few days later or so, give or take a week or so, if that, maybe a week or so, maybe. He was in Kentucky. He was in my stomping grounds, my neck of the woods. He was at Flat Lick Falls, which I've actually done a video on that before. I've done a video on Flat Lick Falls. It's a waterfall. I'll link it in this video. He was there. Bam, out of all people, out of all places, Bam Margera was in my neck of the woods, and I didn't even know it until he posted on Instagram, and he was long gone. He was at freaking Flat Lick Falls in the water that I was in a couple years ago. It was right before I moved down here. It's just crazy how it's almost like I summoned Bam Margera to Kentucky. Not really, but I thought that was just so strange. How I mentioned him in that video, posted it. That video is already posted before he posted his Instagram. And then, it's I don't know, obviously that's not what happened, but I like to think, I summoned Bam Margera to Kentucky, my neck of the woods, and where I live, I reside, and I just thought that was really cool. Flat Lick Falls, out of all people, out of all places, Bam Margera at freaking Flat Lick Falls, Kentucky. I just thought that was so cool, so I wanted to mention that. Yeah, I found this at Goodwill, and so now I have the complete series at home, and then plus season 1, so first season. So I love Viva La Bam. I love Jackass, Wild Boys. I know Wild Boys wasn't banned, but Jackass, you know, like I love, that's a good era of TV. Very good era of TV, so. I don't know. We're going to head into Five Below here. Hopefully we find the Sabrina Funko Pops. If we don't, I'm going to just keep trying at London. Keep trying at London. Now, I'm not going to sit and say I'm going to come to Corbin every day, even though it's not that far. It's like 10, 15 minutes down the road. But I want to try London every single day. Every day. So let's go ahead and head into Corbin. If I had to guess, I'm probably not going to find it. But hey, this is a newer Five Below. I've never been to this Five Below. The building was already built. They just put the Five Below in it. So, and that opened like a month or so ago. So, haven't been in this one, but a Five Below is a Five Below. So, I don't know. Let's head in here and see if we can find our Funko Pops. If we find it, Presley wants two. She wants one to open and one to, you know, keep sealed. Me personally, I think I'm cool with like 4 of them. Like, probably open one, play around with it, touch it, you know, whatever. You know, and then have some sealed. I don't know. I love my Sabrina for only $5. Keychain, can't beat it for $5. And plus, they never have anything of hers at Five Below. You can't find anything of hers anywhere. Walmart, I mean, yes, they got her perfumes, body mist, records, CDs, you know, things like that. But it's like everything you see nowadays is freaking Taylor Swift. Not even nowadays. It's like just been like that for a it's been like that for years. It's like, don't get me wrong, Taylor Swift, she has some good music out, she does. I mean, come on, Sabrina Carpenter, she's... I don't know. Let's head in here. You just cannot find anything Sabrina Carpenter. Now, I did find... I did do a video on that where I found the Sabrina Carpenter Funko Pop. The normal size one. The little miniature one. So, the keychain that I'm about to find is the miniature version of that exact Funko Pop. I did a video on that. It was a video or a short, I can't remember. Where I ended up buying some on eBay because I couldn't find them anywhere. And then I ended up... After that, I ended up finding one. Let's head in here and see if we can find them. So I really hope we find them. I don't think we will. Like I said, Corbin right here. I don't think we will. I don't think we will. I will get them though. I will order them online on the website. Like I said, they're not sold out or anything. So I will get my hands on them. It's still very rainy out. Well, it's like sprinkling now. It's supposed to rain all freaking week. It's already been raining all week. All right. Look. Look. The Shrek. Is that Shrek Flarp? I think it is. Funny Putty. Yep, it is. Shrek Flarp. Presley would like that. Only $2. We are not here for that. We're here for Sabrina. Looking. Look at that. Chucky vinyl figure. Oh, Presley would love that. Wow. That is cool. It's like a black and white version. I've never seen all the Chuckies. This one's like a black and white. Like a silent film era of Chucky. Once again, just like at the other Five Below, like that person found in their video, the latest sign. I don't see that here either. I don't see that. It's not looking good so far, guys. Not finding it so far. Not good. I don't think I've even seen any of the Funkos. Okay. Okay, that's Disney. I'm starting to get excited. Okay, that's Disney. I don't care about that. My knees just popped, of course, like always. Snap, crackle, pop. Okay, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Peaches and Cream Barbie. Pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Viewmaster. It's a snow globe? That is pretty cool. Polly, the Viewmaster, that is cool. So it's like a little snow globe. I wonder if it's glass. If I had to bet, it probably is. Peaches of Cream Barbie, Press would like that. The Viewmaster, that's just so iconic. It's so iconic of a toy. It's just unique and pretty cool how they have that in the snow globe. Okay. This is where I feel like it would be if they had it. Like this is where it would be. Princess. So they even have princess ones. Press would want Belle. She loves a Belle. Come on, get out of there. These are all that girl. They're literally all that girl, all of them. Every single one of them. Which, I mean, like I said, I don't really care about these, but Yeah, they're all them. Jasmine. They're all her. All of them. Guess except for that one. Guess nobody wants these ones. There's Belle and Ariel. They have another Belle. I thought Belle only wore yellow. It says Belle right there. I don't know. Once again, not here for that. Guys, I don't think they got them. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we might have to chalk this one up as an L. On the flip side, Presley would love that Bestie Charms. They're cowgirl boots. She would love that. Look, they even have Converse. She don't wear those, but she wears cowgirl boots. Pink ones too. And she has brown ones and some glittery ones. She loves her cowgirl boots. Friendship key rings, hot dog and mustard. What, salt and pepper? Yep, salt and pepper. A little spicy, a little salty, it says. A little spicy there, a little salty there. A little Croc. She even has Crocs too. Well, it's not like actual Croc. You know what I mean. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Check those out. Some brown ones. A chick. I want. I'm getting this. I love chick. I love chick. It's like the last. I'm getting this. I am getting this. I don't care how much it is. I think it's $5. It looks like a chick. I'm getting. I love that. I mean, chip. You know, whatever. I like chips and all. Like, look, the detail is pretty good. Like, it looks like a chip. The ripples and all. This is what a pot sticker, pierogi or whatever, pot sticker. Like, I've never ate those before. French fries, like, okay, I love some French fries. But come on, a freaking, oh, and it's like the last one. Now, those are pretty funny. I did short on these Uncle Andy's. It's obviously supposed to be Annie Ann's pretzels, the color scheme and all. So instead of Annie Ann's, yeah, Uncle Andy's. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, look, there's a shrimp too. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat shrimp. Is this the freaking last one? This is meant to be. I came in here for my love, so broccoli. That's funny. Pickles. See, Clausen pickles do not taste like they used to. They did something different. The last one I had, it tasted very, very off. And then I looked it up to see if it was just me, and it's not just me. Other people are complaining about the quality of Clausen. Some people describe it as like a bleachy taste. They just do not taste. They don't taste good like they used to. Mac and cheese, that is, it even has the instructions. 6 cups of water, 4 tablespoons of margarine or butter, 1/4 cup of milk. That is cool. This little purse is right here actually open. Presley would love that. I don't even know how much, I'm getting this, I don't even care. It's probably like $5 if I had to guess. I'm getting this. It's the only one I see. Like, this is meant to be. I love chicken. I love chicken. But yeah, Presley she would love a lot of these. Look, it actually opens up. That's pretty cool. And then a 3D printed trike. Okay, that's pretty brittle. Like, that would break really easy, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. Honestly, Presley loves chips. She would love this. She would love, that girl, she loves chips so much. She says, oh, my snacks. And she's very picky. She's a very picky eater, but she loves chips. She would definitely like this. She would. Have to bring her here sometime to pick some out. She'd probably want them all, to be honest with you. The fries are tempting to maybe get, but like, I don't know, they're very crispy looking. Like, you can tell they're supposed to be fries, but there's no price on them either. There's no price on this one. Just looks like nunchucks, French fry nunchucks. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good selling point. French fry nunchucks. I don't know why I'm making pew sound effects. It should be like whoosh, 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 whoosh. Pew, pew, pew. Wish she's had a tag. I would probably buy these because this is the only one they have. And then this is also the only one they have of this. I really wish she's had a tag. Yeah, wish they had a tag. Okay, these are pretty novel too. It's like makeup. Like, this is a I'm not too sure. Maybe it's supposed to be a lotion. Obviously, it's not. It's fake. A nail polish, once again, fake. It's like a little novel. And then, what, lip gloss? It says Bossy Gloss. Presley would like those too. She would like all this stuff. She would like these too because she also loves bandanas. She would want everything in the whole store. Well, check that out. An inflatable desktop punching bag. I don't know if I mentioned it in the video already, but I am very serious about doing Redneck Brawl if it's close. Their next location, which they should be announcing it here very soon. They said they're going to soon announce the next location. As long as it ain't that far, like I'm willing to drive up to Ohio. I'm not willing to drive like 7, 8 hours or so. I'm not, no. Like Georgia or anything, I'm not driving that far. Oklahoma, no. Texas, I'm not driving that far. If it's like in West Virginia, Ohio, Tennessee, around, you know, a bordering state and not that far, I want to go and be in it. Not just go see it, I want to be in it. You know, it's crazy. I don't know if I mentioned it already or not. I might have mentioned it in this video, but I'm not too sure. But no, after like considering wanting to doing that video that I talked, yeah, I think I did talk about this already in this video. Because it's like after I posted that video, I started finding boxing stuff. Like I'm not even kidding at all. Found boxing headgear, boxing gloves. In fact, they're the exact gloves that they use in Redneck Brawl. They have T's on them, their title. Found that, found one of these, but it's like on like one of them things where you fill it with water and it stains straight. Found one, like, I'm finding boxing stuff. It's like a sign for me to do it. I'll probably get my ass kicked, but you know what? I still want to do it. All right, guys, I think we got to chalk it up as an L. Both of those aisles don't have it. I already been through and looked here. I'm looking again, though. I'm looking again. I don't think they have it, but I am having my eyes peeled, considering how I probably won't be back here. Oh, look, they have SpongeBob, Patrick, Micro Teenies, and Squidward, and Plankton. They're like little soft plushes. But since I don't live here in Corbin, I'm not going to come to this one as frequent. Since, you know, I live in London, we got one there. I want to make sure my eyes are peeled and seriously pay attention. But yeah, I'm not seeing it. They do not freaking have them. Man, that burns my ass. That's all I want. That's literally all I want. I would, if I had to, I would give up this chicken wing for Sabrina Carpenter Funko Pops, little minis. If I had to, I would. And that says a lot, because I love chicken. It says a lot. You guys might not realize that, but that says a lot. Yeah. Man, that burns my ass. Freaking everyone's getting them right now, and I'm freaking not. And ridiculous. And of course, they got her fake perfume, her knockoff perfume. Which Presley, we got Presley the good stuff. We didn't get her the knockoff. We support Sabrina in the house. They got that, but they don't have the Sabrina Funko Pop. Like, what is that all about? Real shame, real shame. So, leave them 5 below. I wish I could tell you guys that I got the Sabrina Carpenter Keychain Funko Pops. But that'd be a lie. They did not have them. I did get the chicken wing, chicken leg, you know, drumstick, and French fry. I actually ended up finding the keychain, the chain that went to that. We'll talk about it in the car. But this right here, that's disgusting. That's diapers and crap that someone, I imagine, dumped out there. That's sick. Don't. That's a disgrace of a parent. Don't do that. Like, yeah, that's actual diapers and crap. Yeah, don't do that. So people are actually heading into Five Below now. Like I was just, you know, I'm not checking time or anything. It's Sunday and I'm not checking time or anything. It is 6:57 right now though. They was telling people when I was in there, like as I was leaving, like I didn't know they was about to close or anything. They were telling other people that were coming in saying, oh, we do close in 5 minutes. And there's people actively going in there. I mean, it is Sunday, I get it, you know, close early, 7 o'clock. People's going in there. Like I understand that from like a point of view of a worker, you know, it's closing, like, you know, you gotta go. It ain't like Walmart. I've heard that Walmart, they'll catch people walking around, customers at 11:30, because Walmart closes at 11. I've heard that, you know, it's very common to see shoppers still walk around at 11:30, 11:45, and they're like, you gotta go. We close at 11. What are you still doing in here? But yeah, people are actively going in And I think then people just got turned around, because it's already, at this point, it's already 6:57 right there. So, yeah, they were just started walking up there, and I don't know. Yeah, so I did, like I said, I did end up getting the, of course, I told you I was getting this. I love chicken a lot. I love steak. Like, I love steak. I think, I've always said chicken is my favorite food, like chicken wings and stuff, chicken tenders, chicken. And I do believe it is, but I also really love steak. I think the reason why I say steak isn't my favorite, even though, no, steak, I love steak. I put it up there with chicken. I think the reason why I say that, and I've always said that, is because, well, steak is expensive. Chicken's cheaper. I do love steak. Steak is always going to be up there with me. Like, I wish it was just cheaper, but I love steak. But chicken was always been my go-to. Chicken tendies, just... I love chicken a lot. So if I ever did get alpha-gal syndrome, which I do not want to get ever, at least I could have chicken. I think if I ever got that, I would probably try going to that acupuncture. Probably. I think that's I think they do that in Nashville. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't ever want to get alpha-gal syndrome. I talked about that before. But I did get this. And yeah, look at the detail on that. Like, that's all. And they were only $4. They were $4. I think next time I come to Five Below, especially if they have the Sabrina Carpenter, the Funko little keychains, I'm going to return, where is it? Next time I come to Five Below, and especially if they have the Sabrina Carpenter, Funko Pops, little keychains, I gotta return this. I have not returned this yet. Now, apparently they give you 90 days. I have the receipt here. I did this video on this. I ended up getting the wrong one. It was my fault, yes, but I don't see why they wouldn't exchange it. I have not used it or anything. It takes freaking 6 AAA batteries. I know reading is, reading, you should read, I understand that. But when you look it up, say rechargeable, portable, air pump, this pops up. So, like, what the hell? Anyways, yeah, 6 AAA. No, I ended up going to Walmart and paid, I think it's like $15. If I got a actual USB, you plug it in, and yeah. So, we got to return this. It gives you 90 days, and I purchased this on April 30th, and we're only on May 24th, so I got to return this and get my $742 back. I will probably just do an exchange. Like, I don't want them to put the money back on my card, because that takes a long time. You know the run around with that. If you're lucky, it even goes on your card. So I don't want to have to fiddle around with that. Also, I did get these in there. The little French fry is the last one they had. I did do a short video, but I didn't want to pull my camera back out and show it and, film it again. I found the chain just hanging there, and it really was. I know someone's going to be thinking, well, maybe you just took it off of another one. I thought about that, and I'm like, that's a dirty deal. So I was looking, and the chain was hanging there. And I don't know if you can see it. It is on there. It does say French fry. Yeah, French fry food bag. They were $4 each. So right there. Yeah, so I didn't do that. I know some people are going to be thinking. I did think about that. I'm like, I could just take it off of one of the ones, and I didn't do that. That would mess around with their inventory, and no. So it was hanging there. So it was meant to be. They were the last ones. I love fries, mashed potatoes, and I love chicken. It just meant to be. All right, well, I was going to go to Ollie's. It's just been an eventful day, just going to different places. I was going to go to Ollie's and go see what kind of heart tools they had, like leftover heart tools, marked down, because, heart broke our heart and is, discontinued, whatever. So I was going to do that, and well, they closed at 7, so everything closed early on Sundays, which I get. It's fine, whatever. So I can't go there. My last step's Walmart. I'm not going to take you guys in there with me. I just got to pick up some stuff, mainly for Presley. Showing some Pocky sticks, little Pocky Japanese. I think it's Japanese candy. She went to one of them Ramoon pops, soda pop. I don't say soda, but that's what Ramoon soda is what they call it. The one where you hit the little ball in the marble. So I am wrapping up this video. That's what I'm trying to get at. Today was an L. It is what it is. Like I said, if I have to, I will buy them on the website. They're not going anywhere on the website. So if I have to, I will buy them on there. They're like, I think $5 on there. But then again, that shipping is what gets you. So I don't know. We'll see. But I am getting my hands on at least one. I would like multiple, one to open up, But I'm getting my hands on them. I will. Trust me, I will. I said it about the Rolling Stone magazine. And now I wish I had 2 of those, but I got 1 of those. Like, Sabrina Carpenter, she's a babe. Sydney Sweeney, she's a babe too. what one has, like, this is my take on it. And I want to be brief with this because this is not what this video is about. Sabrina Carpenter, Sydney Sweeney. They're both babes. They're both babes. But what one doesn't have, the other fills, if you know what I'm saying. Like I don't agree with a lot of things, you know, Sabrina Carpenter. I don't agree with a lot of things, you know, she advocates for and everything. Like, I just don't agree with that. But I separate, you know, art from artists, you know, things like that, you know. It's just, there's something I don't agree with. But I'm a very tolerant person, you know. It is what it is. So, I don't know. There's always been, they're babes to me. Sydney Sweeney, Sabrina Carpenter, they're babes. They're babes. So, I don't know. Like, I'm going to get my hands on them Funkos. I will. I want to go to London, Five Below. Now, I'm not going to film it every day. Not happening. What will probably happen is I will find them when I'm not filming. So I will do a video probably when I do find them. Hopefully I will in store. If not, like I said, I will buy them online. It is what it is. Not a big deal to me at all. I am getting my hands on them. So, yeah. That's what this video is. I mean, guys, I want to get out and do some hiking. I do. Presley is officially out of school. So that is that. That's a thing. Like, I dread taking that girl with me because she's wild. She does not listen. She's wild. She is. But she will be in my videos, some of them. I don't know how many in the future. Yeah, I don't know. She's, you know, going to be there. And there's nothing wrong with that. But she is wild. She's a handful. She is. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know how she would act on a hike. Probably not. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Probably have to do, you know, baby hikes, little hikes here and there. I don't know. I'm getting pretty warm. I did fix the AC in the car. I still need to do the oil change in the car. I got everything from oil change to do. I'll probably do a video on that. And then I think I already told you guys I do have a Sawzall, reciprocating saw. You know, I bought it at Ollie's for $40. Because I needed that. I need that to do the exhaust pipe under the car. I still need to get the straight pipe. I still need to get one of those. But that is how I'm going to fix that. So I did fix the AC. It's just Freon. That's all it was, is refill Freon. That's all it was. So I did get that done, and oh, it blows so much better now. I think there's a leak in the system. It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. ACs and cars, this cars in general are expensive, but ACs are very expensive. Like, I was to the point where I'm like, oh, I would get one of them portable ACs, you know, the window AC, the window where the little hose, you know, I would get one of those. But they do sell the ones where they're kind of like this big, and they're like this big. They're camping ACs. Like, I would settle for one of those. I think you can get those for $400, $500, $600. Whereas AC repair in your car, it can be thousands of dollars. $1,000 up, it could be. So the leak in the car, AC leak, it's not a big deal. If I gotta buy a $13 can of the refrigerant, you know, Freon, if I gotta do that once a month, I even settled and said if I got to buy one once every 2 weeks, which I don't have to. It's still running pretty good. It's been like over a week. It's running pretty good. If I got to do that once every 2 weeks, I will. Like, it's worth it. It's just so hot. It is. And I went all them days, like, summer's not here yet, but them days of picking Presley up, to be fair, it did save me on gas. I wasn't running the car because the air was just, it blew out like warm on me. And I'm like, I don't like this. And there's no sense in doing that. So I just put the windows down. But honestly, a lot of them days were very airy anyways and breezy. So I don't know. My mind's getting off track and everything. 7:08. I got to go to Walmart. That's that one, guys. I don't know what more you want me to say. But that air, ooh, that air's blowing good. See, I already had it blowing strong because it's blowing pretty good. I know you guys can't feel it, but I don't know. That's going to wrap it up for this one. We are going to get our hands on this Sabrina Carpenter Funko Mini Pop. We're getting our hands on it. I am getting my hands on it. I don't know if you guys will see that, but it's going to happen. I'm not going to film every time. I'm telling you, I'm not filming every time I go to Five Below. This is just like a one and done thing. Like, it is a thing. I'm getting my hands on it. I will go to Five Below more than once a day. Like, I will. Not one here in Corbin. London, I'll hit up there once a day. Once in probably afternoon or something, 11, 12. Give them time to restock. And then I may have to talk to work. I may have to talk to people. May have to talk to some workers. Get some intel. But we are getting our hands on it. Believe you me, we're getting our hands on the mini Sabrina Carpenter Funko Pop keychain. We will. I probably won't use it as a keychain because I'm not really a keychain person. I'm not. I would show you my keys, but I'm already. Well, I wouldn't really want to show you my keys because they say you can duplicate. If you show, like they say they can duplicate. I wouldn't show you. Regardless of these little keychains I got, these are novelties. Like they're pretty cool. So I don't know. That's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I don't know. It is very depressing here in Kentucky. It is this week. It is so much rain. Like, it's crazy. I know rain is good. Waterfalls, like, yeah, like, and that is good. I'm not saying that isn't. But it's raining all week. And it's already been raining for quite a while this week. Like, there's a lot of rain. And I love rainy vibes if I'm inside. I don't like going out in the rain. Like, I love that. Like I was talking to the AI, and here I go again, freaking babbling. I really do want to wrap this up. I was talking about the AI because it's a cozy vibe, you know, being inside, you know, at this time, you know, summertime, AC on, you know, but in the wintertime, you know, you got the heat on, cozy up inside. I love being inside with rain and listening to it, you know, and it's just like a sense of being in. But I really love movies that portray Seoul and Tokyo, Japan, like where it's rainy down alleyways and you have the vending machines lined up, and like think Squid Game of when they I can't remember their names. Ali, I think his name was, and he wanted to borrow the guy's phone. Not Gi-hoon. Songwoo. I can't remember their names. He wanted to borrow his phone. Like, think that vibe. Like, they're at the little convenience store. It's rain. It's dark. It's gloomy. I love that vibe. And I was trying to talk with AI, like, give me some movies that, like, portray that. And I don't know. I just like movies like that. And it gave me some pretty good ones I want to look into. Now, how AI misled me and told me that they were English dub, because I know people's going to hate, but I like the English dub version of movies. I get why some directors and filmmakers won't do that. I understand that. I get it. But I do like an English dub because I like to watch the movie. Like, I have nothing against reading subtitles. I actually have subtitles on movies and TV shows that I watch at home. I like to have subtitles on to read them. Even, you know, in English, I like to have subtitles on. So it ain't the fact of, oh, I'm lazy and don't want to read subtitles. No, I want to get lost into watching the show. You know, the angles, the lighting, everything. I want to get, like, I want it to take me there, you know. And when I'm just reading text, because you can't understand what they're saying, when I'm just reading text, you're missing stuff. You are. So I know a lot of people give hate because of the Squid Game. And, oh, you listen to the English dub? Oh, so if only if you listen to the real Korean language. And I have nothing against it. Like I said, it is their country. If they, you know, direct specific directors, and they do feel that way. They feel, you know, I saw a director. There's a movie called Parasite. AI told me about. And said it's really good. I've heard about it. And I don't think there's an English dub of it. And there's not, like, I'm not sitting and saying I won't watch a movie that is no English dub and only subtitle. I will. But yeah, I'm just researching, broadening the horizon, because I love calm and peaceful things like that, you know. The dark and gloomy, you know, Tokyo. You know, I like games like Yakuza. Like those games, I love those games. And Akaba's Trip and things I love, and Ghostwire Tokyo. I just love that inner city Tokyo vibe, and Seoul too. Like Squid Game, when they're sitting there and it's dark and gloomy and he's eating the ramen, and like him and the old guy. I don't know. I just love that vibe. I tried portraying and explaining that vibe to AI. And it did. I think it did pretty good. I haven't looked at any of the shows they told me about. And it told me this one called Midnight Kitchen or Midnight Diner on Netflix. And of course, I just freaking ended Netflix because I don't know, like, might start back Netflix to watch these. I don't know. I just love that vibe. The inner city, urban vibe. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I love the calm and cozy vibes. Like, I was trying to talk with that, have a thread, like, trying to recommend me movies that are similar to movies that I say. Like, there's an awkward movie from back in the day called I Want Someone to Eat Cheese With. It's just like a very cheesy, awkward movie. Kind of like a Napoleon Dynamite setting, but not quite. That movie, you probably never even heard of that movie. It has Jeff Garlin in it, Sarah Silverman. What else have I asked AI, you know? I just love, like, movies like, I don't know. I know those are different, a vibe from, you know, a Tokyo Dark Soul. I'm not saying that. But I have a AI thread. I talk with AI trying to recommend me movies and stuff. But I don't know. How do I even get on the topic of talking about that? I don't know. That's just what's going in life. Like, I talk with AI a lot. I don't know. I'm babbling. This is like 12. I'm going to get off here. We're getting our hands on them Funko Pops. Redneck Brawl. I need to show you guys my gear, what I have so far. I was looking at wrist weights in there. Why, they didn't have any. They're supposed to sell them. I want to get some wrist weights because the gloves that I have, the title boxing gloves that I have, like I said, I truly did find these after I posted that video. I don't care if you don't believe me or not. After I posted that video talking about, oh, I'd love to maybe be in it someday. I want to go see it, tickets. I'd love to be in it someday. I started finding boxing stuff after that. And I don't know. I go to Goodwill a lot. You guys know this. I never find boxing stuff. Ever. I'm still trying to find bowling shoes, which I'll probably end up buying new ones, you know. Not going to get all into that. Still can't find those. Boxing stuff, I've been finding stuff like crazy. Like I said, I found gloves. And there was two pairs. There's those and Adidas. The Adidas were torn up. I ended up going with the one that said T on them. I thought nothing of it. Went home, did research. AI was telling me that those are very reputable. They're Title Classic is what they say. Black gloves. I was watching Redneck Brawl. I noticed, I'm like, hey, that T is on my gloves. They're the same gloves that they use in the ring, boxing ring for Redneck Brawl. And I'm like, what? Like, that is crazy. And then, yeah, I don't know. We already talked about this. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, I know I'd probably get my ass kicked. I want to go on the record saying I would probably get my ass kicked. Oh, probably. But I think I have that charisma. I have that energy on video where I could put out a pretty good promo. And I don't know. I don't know. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do for a call-out video. I don't know who I'm going to call out or anything. I just probably put my video out there. If anyone wants to call me out, go ahead. Probably get my ass kicked, though. Probably would. But you know what? People get their ass kicked on there all the time. And they keep going. You know, there's someone named Squirrel. He's been on there twice. He's got his ass kicked twice. And he's already talking about going on there a third time. So I don't know. It's just all in fun. And plus, I don't know if it's true, but I saw somewhere that you do get paid if you lose. I don't know if that's true. I saw you get paid $300 if you lose, but $500 if you win. I don't know if that's true. It's probably not true. But I know I did see you get like $500 if you win and a crown. So it's just all in good fun. I probably would get my ass kicked. I want that on the record. I would probably get my ass kicked. But I'd go in there not to get my ass kicked, but to actually, you know, fight and, you know, punch and, you know, combos and this and that and like stuff like that, you know? It's like, I don't know. And I don't do drugs. A lot of you around here do drugs. That's the thing I know about moving down here to Kentucky. A lot of people do drugs. I don't do drugs. I just have that energy in me. I do. I don't care if you believe me or not on the drugs. I don't do drugs. Never have. I don't. But I do got that energy. Like, I just got that energy in me. I don't know. Feel like it'd be a good time. For the record, like I said, I know I'd probably get my ass kicked. But you go in there, you know, combos and jab, 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 right hook. Jab, 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 right hook. And you know, Gary Vaynerchuk. Jab, 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 right hook. Like, I don't know. That's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. I will catch you guys in the next video. All right, so this is next day, London, 5 below. It's like, you probably can't see, it's 2:38. Yeah, told you I'll be here every day if I have to. I will be here every day just to see. You probably won't see this footage if I don't find it, spoiler. Maybe I'll add it, I don't know. But yeah, next day, so. Oh yeah, and today is May 25th. Yeah, so let's go see if they got it. They got some boxes out. And I know it's a mess. Major mess. The Funkos are on the other side, but there's a bunch of kids over there, so I was gonna wait. They were standing there in the middle of the aisle. Guys, I am not seeing it. Does it look much different from yesterday? I don't know. I have to compare the footage. I haven't edited any of it yet, so. I don't think they've gotten them yet. I don't think it's a case of, oh, they had them and then people bought them all. I mean, that could be the case. I'm not saying it's not. But I just don't think they've gotten them yet. That one is still there. When someone stole that, so. And then boxes, are those the same exact form and like the exact same boxes that were sitting yesterday? I think they might be. I remember that top one up there being open like that. Those might, they could be in there. Could be. Probably not. They could be though. Yeah, so the one I'm looking for, the Sabrina, it has a hang tag like that, little hang, so. But they come in a box, so they have a display. It looks like just a blue box. I don't know why I'm saying this. I already showed you guys the video on TikTok, what I found. So, I don't know. It wasn't a complete waste in here because I was going to see if they had any of them food keychains for Presley. Because I got the chicken leg yesterday, the chicken wing, and then the drumstick, and then the French fries. I was going to see if they had any here for Presley. And over here, yeah, right across. Not seeing them. I think I would probably, I know I'm blind, but I think I would definitely see them. Creeper. Oh, I guess next day is another loss, but I'll be here every day. I'll come here every day and see. Check that out. Soccer cleat. I will be here every day. I promise you that. Probably not. I probably won't come back tonight. I'll come back tomorrow. I'm not going to go Corbin today, but I told you I will get my hands on these. I will, whether I got to order them online or not. But I want to try to get them in store. Try to. Okay, that is pretty cool. It's a mini clay kit for like popcorn. Make your own mini popcorn. That is pretty cool. Like if you have like a movie theater room, or if you're a movie fanatic, like you could put clay, and it wouldn't mold or anything. It's clay. That's pretty cool. Check that out, only $5 too. That's novel, that's neat. I like that. Well, hell, I didn't know they had a Funko display up here. Oh man, don't tell me. I really hope they weren't up here. There's the Gremlins. That's the Gremlins one that person had. Well, I saw in the vid. Oh man, I hope they were not up here yesterday. And then they all sold out. I did not know they had a Funko display. You're kidding me. I could go on that other side. I'm not seeing them. I really hope they weren't here yesterday and they just all sold. Cause I do remember on that video, I remember seeing Gremlins. But theirs was on like an actual shelf, not a disc. Okay, I need to breathe. Okay, so, wow, okay. So I need to, okay, this is a good thing that I see this now. Because now I know they may bring them over here if they haven't already put them out and they all freaking sold. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, man. Okay, just gotta remember, this is by their keychain. Presley would like that, a magnet. She would like that. And they even have their boy band from the movie, Saja Boys. She'd like that, I think. Magnet. How much are they? Not sure how much they are. Okay, yeah. So that, it's not even around where they're supposed to be either. This isn't. Holy crap! They have a couple of my knees just double cracked. They both cracked at the same time. They have double drumsticks. Okay, I think I might get me a spare. Just why not? And then get Presley one. This one is missing the. We gotta find it because I want to get both of them. Might be that one over there. See that? Probably is. It probably is. Yep, chicken drumstick. We're getting them. Man, what is it with people doing that and taking them off? Like, there's the fries on the ground. There's the tag for it. And then here's a tag for another one. What is that? The French fry. Probably this one here. Why do people do that? I don't get that. These are just under there. Listen, I don't work here. I'm not going to clean up after everything, but Why do people do that? Okay, so that is pretty cool. It's magnets. They're like the shell pasta. Well, there's the shell conchigli. What's that one? Bow tie, ravioli. I don't know if that's the actual proper name of it. That's like a ravioli. And then what is that supposed to be? A pin? It looks really thick to be pin, but I make these the most. Shell pasta and then bow ties. I don't really ever make those. I used to make pin a lot, but I don't think that's supposed to be pin. I don't think so. Penny, whatever it is, Penne. I don't think that's supposed. It's just really thick. So I don't think it's supposed to be that, but that's pretty cool. I think Press would probably like that because she loves like pasta, like lasagna. She likes when I make shells. That's pretty cool. I do think I want to get this for Presley though. It's a Hello Kitty chapstick, you know, lip balm holder. So I think she'd like that. Okay, this is pretty cool. Presley would love this. I know she's picky, but she does love bacon. So you push it down and you click this little tab over here. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. And it pops up like a toaster. That is pretty cool. A little keychain, like that is awesome. She would love that. Okay, so I had to get a basket. I ended up finding more fries, so I did all the work. Like, these were on the ground. I did all the work putting the tack. We're getting the ones that are on the shelf. In fact, I probably won't even get me one. I'll just get one for Presley. Like, I'd rather have all this chicken. Well, one would be for Presley. Like, I love chicken. Like, I want to make this into a necklace. Like, I don't even got to make it into one. It already has the hook. I thought about that last night when I was at home. I was looking at it and I'm like, this would make a pretty cool necklace. So I'm gonna start wearing these as necklaces. French fry necklace would be pretty cool too though. Oh, see, look, it just came off, see? Look at that, freaking piece of crap. Okay, so I found the culprit. It's this stupid ring here. There's like a little gap and it just needs pinch, but that's why it keeps coming off. Cause I just put it on and it slipped back. That's why, but we're getting the ones that are already on here. I haven't been, you know, on the ground. Get at least one for Presley. I think she'd like it. We'll get that one for her. I'll get her the chips too. She loves chips. I guess if someone was really into broccoli, they could get that, and I guess that'd make a pretty banging ass necklace. But I'm gonna stick with chicken wing. I love chicken so much. I really do. And since I can't find the Sabrina keychain anyways, I gotta make up for it. Gotta make up for the happiness. Or make up for the sadness, really, I guess. I gotta make up my sadness for happiness. I think that's what I'm trying to say. If you're a cat lover, they got this. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. A little cat and a pillow one. Now I was looking at this girl dad. Like I don't do keychains. Here's my key. Well, I don't want you guys seeing my freaking keys and then being able to 3D print them and stuff, but I don't carry nothing on my keys. I don't wear keychains. I know I'm wanting the Sabrina keychain, but it should be a novel little item. I don't carry keychains. I just don't. I was looking at this. I thought it was pretty cool. It says girl dad. And well, obviously I am one. And I was looking at it, and what I don't like about it is, like on the little heart thing here, like little things like this do bother me. It has that little circle on the heart. Like you see that? See that little piece right there? And it doesn't even really fit correctly. The heart is like too small. Like little things like that bother me. So this, it's hard to do with one hand. Trust me, the heart, like this little cutout is bigger than that. And then they got that piece there. And even with that piece there, because I get it, because the circle there, it still don't even fit properly. Like, so that just turned me away from wanting that. I wouldn't mind getting something like that someday, and I probably would actually use it on my keys. But that, no. I just realized they have a dog too. That's cool. Wish they had a Diesel, English Bulldog Diesel. Has a magnet on it, so it's able to stick it. That's pretty cool. See, Five Below, they have some of the coolest stuff. Like, look at that. They have some of the coolest stuff. They do. They really, the coolest little gadgets. Well, I just stumbled upon this aisle. Presley would love this. It's like a whole section of that K-pop Demon Hunters. This stops here. That's like Stitch. But look. They have Funko Pop. They're all out. They have Funko Pops. Someone even took the display. Someone even took the display. That's funny. No, it dawned on me. I'm like, what if the Sabrina is some, like I know they don't have a designated Sabrina section. I know that. They all they have here besides her, it ain't really her. It's her fake knockoff, you know, perfume. But like, it just dawned on me, like, what if they had it somewhere? I really hope the Sabrina keychain is not in this store, and I just missed out, and I can't. I don't know. But yeah, look at this. Presley would love this shirt. How much is this shirt? Is it $5? Not sure how much they are. Their shirts usually are like $5.55, I think. And then down here they have more hair scrunchies, peel and stick gem art. Oh yeah, they're like little cartoons. Well, they already are cartoons, but you know what I mean. They're like little animated version of their animated version. And these little backpacks. She would love this. And then these little tote bags. Saja boys. Even, is this real ramen? No, it's stationery set. That looks like a ramen container. That's pretty cool. There's a puzzle. Stationery set. Oh, here's some actual ramen. It's the Shin Ramyun, which I have some of this. I just haven't ate any of it yet. They're on the packaging. I did a video on that. I never did eat any of that. That's like months ago. I was gonna make it in the car and I never did. Pretty cool. Friendship bracelets. That's pretty cool. That is not supposed to be here. Little books. Coloring book. These are posters. Someone tore that. I did not. That was already torn. Posters. Things are falling. That ain't even supposed to be here. They have pajama sets. I think they might be kids. They could be adults. So she would love that. I wonder how much they are. They're $5. $5.55. And the shirts are probably $6. Maybe. She would love that. All right, so I was about to wrap the video and head up towards the front, and I saw this. A Jesus bobblehead for your car. That is pretty cool. You can really put it anywhere, but it's in the car section. It says, drive with attitude. Stick them anywhere. Dashboard, desk, wherever you want. That is pretty cool. A Jesus bobblehead. That's not something you see too often. Ever. I have a little Jesus on my dash. He's not. I thought about putting some Gorilla Tape on the bottom to stick him on the dash. I don't have a bobblehead. That's pretty cool. I might have to get a Jesus bobblehead. They only have 3 left. I literally live in the Bible Belt. Like, everything is, you know, faith-based around here, which, nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. But there's only 3 left. So what I'm saying is, they're going to sell. And then who's to say they will get more? There's a rubber duck. That's pretty cool. Look, you can boing, you can tell the little spring on it. It looks like you'll be able to go boing, boing, like flick it. Have an alien. Oh man, it's so cool. I think I might get this. I think so. Yeah. We're going to get one of these. Okay, so I know I say this all the time, but I really do want to make this outro brief. I wasn't going to add anything to yesterday's video, because I'm just going to do an add-on and just add it on. Anyways, so yeah, I just want to make this brief. I want to show you what I got at Five Below. I got to get home, and I'm in the Lowe's parking lot right now. I bought this shelf. It's like 6 foot, 6 inches width. I got to do some rigging on the refrigerator. We're using the refrigerator that the people left behind, and when we moved there, there's only one. There's 2 shelves. One was fine, and the other one's broke. It was already taped up. We ended up throwing it out. I regret throwing it out, but it's whatever. We've been at this place for what, going on 2 years, I think. Yeah, October of this year will be like 2 years. We put up with 1 shelf in the refrigerator too long. The stuff is stacked on top. Things are freezing that shouldn't be freezing because, you know, I guess AI told me air circulation, everything's going down. It's bad news. I'm tired of my freaking pop freezing, and it's just ridiculous. And then you turn it down, or turn it up some, the temperature up some, and it freaking cheese goes bad. It's annoying. So enough is enough. I ended up looking up, you know, what I could do, and apparently closet shelf racks. So I want to cut this down and should be able to get at least 2 shelves. So yeah, so I don't feel like bringing the one out of storage to the house, no. Because we're not staying here forever. We're not staying, no. And yeah, I mean, as long as it works, like they left it behind, they left a lot of stuff behind. As long as it works, I'm going to use it. If I don't got to bring what I have from storage, because we do have a refrigerator in storage. Yeah, so none of that matters. I want to show you guys what I got at Five Below. So Presley got her some goodies. Here's her little K-pop. Pull this back. So K-pop shirt here, little Demon Hunters. I think this one was $7. But the adult ones were $5.55. Make that make sense? So this is an adult one. That was a kid's one, kid's large. So she'll actually be able to wear this, probably even out in public. This one will have to be a nightgown. It'll just have to be a nightgown. It's a adult small. So, and they were all out of the other shirt that she wanted. They only had large. And they actually had a small of that. So I'm going to go to Corbin probably tomorrow to check, see if they got the Sabrina keychains. They probably won't, but I'm going to go check. I'll see what kind of K-pop stuff they have. I didn't know they had an actual K-pop section, or I would have looked yesterday. Got her these Coraline stickers, because you just literally, she loves Coraline, has Coraline backpack, Coraline lunch pail. You just cannot find anything Coraline at all. So got these. She has a poster even that we found recently at Five Below has them, but we also got them at Dollar Tree. I think we got hers at Dollar Tree, yeah. You just can't find Coraline stuff anywhere, so. Got her little Coraline stickers. And then, I ended up getting her one, a Jesus bobblehead. She'll probably just put it like on her desk or whatever, on the PC tower, whatever. Got her one, and then I got me one. I'll show you guys my stuff here in a little bit. I didn't really get much. I just got them 4 chicken, things. I want to use them. I'm telling you, I want to use them on a freaking necklace. That's like going to be my thing. Like, probably not everyday wear, but like maybe Redneck Brawl promo cutting. Like, wear it and you get people talking. Like, I know how to make some good content. Got her this bacon. Hopefully she don't watch my video, because a lot of this is going to be birthday. Yeah, hopefully she don't watch this. Some of this is going to be birthday. Some of it she saw. Some of it she saw because I was video calling home. And she came over and saw some of it she saw. I think it was mainly just a shirt, I think. Yeah. Anyways, this little bacon keychain. That's pretty cool. It's like a little toaster, but it's bacon. And she loves bacon. Potato chips. Little keychain. Pretty cool. Novel. Pretty cool. Got her the fries. Because why not? I mean, that's cool. And then the chicken. Like, I cannot, like, the fries, you know, I mean, it's a crinkle fry. I mean, how detailed can you get? I mean, yeah, it has the ridges, has like the little, like, oil, like, it looks realistic. It looks like some greasy fry that just came out of the basket, and there, you know, there's, like, come on. But this chicken, like, the only, like, they definitely used a real chicken drumstick as a mold. They had a, like, look at the details in that. That's insane. It looks real. Like, it looks real. And then that was it. I ended up putting back that, I mean, I could have got it. It wasn't like a big deal or anything. I ended up putting back the Hello Kitty little chapstick holder. They had quite a bit of them. Can get her that in the future. But got her that stuff, the shirts. Got her all that little good stuff. Her grand total came to $38.74 right there. $38.74. Yeah. $38.74 for Presley. Wild. But some of that stuff will be birthday. Her birthday is coming up. And then my stuff, like I said, I didn't get, oh, okay, I got the Jesus bobblehead too. I'm not going to do it on the car right now. Here's my little baby Jesus. You guys have already seen it before. I guess he's not really a baby. It's just a little mini Jesus. I always say baby Jesus, but obviously he's not. He's not baby. He's this little. I need to put some Gorilla Glue in him to stick him down. I got that. Like I said, I wanted one for me, and then I got the one for Presley. So there's one left. Five Below. I know no one local watches my videos. Five Below, London, Kentucky. Well, by the time this gets out, it'll be gone. But no one local watches my videos anyways. Five Below, London, Kentucky. There's one left as of today. So, and then, like I said, I had to do it. Like, I'm not going to, okay. I had to get them. Realistically, I think I want to get one more. And just for an even 6, because I have the one already at home that I got yesterday. And I got 4 here, that's 5. Like, I want an even number. So I have 1 more realistically. 1 more. Yeah, 1 more. These are just so novel, and I don't know. If you know me, you know I do love chicken. I love steak too. I love steak. Steak is just expensive. But I love steak. I love a good steak. But I love chicken. Like, oh, I love chicken. Chicken tenders. Oh, chicken nuggets. Like, I love chicken, so I just had to do it. I'm not going, now I know people are thinking like, you bought all of them. Like, listen, I'm not going to do it every time I go to Five Below and they have them. Maybe I will. No, I'm not doing that. But I think I want to get 1 more, even 6, and I actually want to wear it. I'm not going to sit down and want to wear it like every day as a necklace, no. But if I cut like a YouTube short or something, and I might just pop it on, and it gets people, let's see, that is that's comment baiting, that's engagement. Like, if no one's interested in the video, what I'm talking about, they probably will comment about the chicken, like, probably. I said I want to make this video, little outro brief, and I'm already at 8 minutes. But yeah, comment baiting, rage bait, well, that ain't really rage baiting, but oh, listen, I know how to make some content, okay? I've been doing YouTube for quite a while. I know how to make some content. Pretty interesting. I can just turn up my energy like, row, 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 row. Like, I can turn up my energy like, I got some energy. That's why I think I can cut a pretty good Zona. I just feel like I'm being watched right now. I can cut a pretty good redneck brawl promo. I think I could. I don't know. I'm a character, I guess you could probably say. I don't know. Life's good. Life's fine right now. I'm still alive, so. I know people's gonna be thinking, like, oh, he's on some drugs. No, I don't do drugs. That is one thing I hate about moving down here. Like, Kentucky is beautiful. It's scenery. But, like, everyone's on drugs. Like, no. I have no social interaction with anybody either. Like, I don't have no social interaction with nobody. So, people can sit down on drugs all they want. I swear on everything. Swear on myself, everything. I've never done drugs. So, I can kick up some energy. I can burn some energy, trust me. I need to burn some energy because I got the weight on me. But I don't know. I can just kick it up like just like that. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. I wanted to make this brief, and it's already 9 minutes and 25 seconds later. I got to get home, fix the refrigerator, do a little DIY. I was thinking about putting a board on there, But I got to thinking, I'm like, that would draw moisture and mold. Like, I can't do that. Like a piece of plywood board. I'm like, no. Now, you guys should see my... you guys should see. I have to show on video. I didn't do a video doing it, but I wish I would have because it was just so good. I could have filmed it like out on the porch, you know, whatever, the sawdust and everything. I ended up taking my... my Sawzall that I bought, my Heart one. Yeah. Was it that or the jigsaw? I have a jigsaw. It might have been. I might have used the Sawzall. And I don't know why. I could use my jigsaw. Whatever. I ended up buying a Honeywell fan at Goodwill. Now, it ain't like the little one for like, what, 20 bucks? It's a step size bigger. And I don't think you can buy it at Goodwill anymore. Or at Walmart or in-store. I think if you do got it, you got to buy it online. Whatever. It's a bigger one. So it ain't like the little desktop one like this. No, it's bigger. I got it for like $5 or $8. It was like less than $10 at Goodwill. And the problem was, it worked and everything. Problem is, the person that owned it, they broke like the leg. You know, if you know them Honeywell fans, the ones that just shoot the air right at you, they're so good. Like, I would say they can be better, definitely better than a box fan. Like, if you want the air to shoot right at you, like, chef's kiss, so good. And I'm one of them fan sleepers at night. I gotta have a fan on me. And anyways, so the thing was broken. Like I said, picture it. Maybe I'll post an image. There's like a leg and they retract and you can like angle it different ways. Whatever. That was broken. There was none. So it was just the circle. So you couldn't stand it up. And the first night I had it, I'm like, well, I know I want to do a fix on it. I ended up putting it inside of a bowl. This is temporary. And it kept sliding. Like, I put a towel like under it, behind it. Like, it was like Tupperware. It's the yellow Tuppermade pot. I use it as a popcorn bowl. And I sat it in it, and it just didn't work out. And the next day, I'm like, listen, I love this fan. I got to fix this. So I was brainstorming myself. I didn't even talk to AI about this. I'm like, what can I do? And I thought, take a piece of plywood board. Well, I had a big old sheet on the porch. I didn't take it. I think it's my Sawzall, but I don't know why I took that. I should just use the jig. Maybe I wanted to use the Sawzall, like, because I bought it, and I'm like, I haven't used it yet because I haven't done the exhaust yet in the car. I took it. I ended up cutting it down. It's like all ragged and stuff. But I have one of them Hart orbital sanders. Like I said, I don't have like a whole entire giant professional tool collection or anything, but I have an okay amount. So I do have that. And like I said, I did like Hart. Like Hart wasn't bad. I know professional shit on it, like businesses, like, ho, ho, ho. Hart's fine. Like, it's fine. They broke our Hart by discontinuing Hart. It is what it is. So I was able to sand that down. But no, listen, I took it and I didn't have no nuts and bolts, and it was late. I didn't want to come to Lowe's. So I just took some screws and just like drilled them. So now the base of that fan, it works perfect. I use it every night. The base of the fan is just like a piece of wood with screws drilled in. And the screws didn't go like far enough to where the blades hit. But nuts and bolts would have probably been the professional way of it. But you make do with what you got. But you guys will have to see. Maybe I can take a picture of it and then post it in this video. I'll do that. But yeah, it is pretty good doing that. Like, you gotta make do with what you got. All right? Like, you gotta, like, you can obviously tell I watched a lot of Red Green Show growing up. And I did. I love Red Green Show. You're able to watch them like on YouTube. I think they're on Tubi. That doesn't matter. Irrelevant. Redneck DIY, yes. But this whole shelf thing, I guess this is common to do this in refrigerators. Because I guess the shelves to buy are expensive. And I don't want to go to storage and get into mine and have to take those out and go see if they fit. Not doing all that. So this is like 22 bucks for this. And then I got some of those, they're back there in the back. The little caps. None of this is relevant to this video. It doesn't matter. It was $26.99 total. The shelf was like $21.98, and then these caps. Now, I did open them up to make sure they would fit on the end. But it did. But I didn't do like a little... Now, some people, there's some thieves. There's some definite thieves that come in here. I've already portrayed this on video. I did a short of it. That short did very good. I made some good money on that short. So, and funny thing about that short is, someone comes like, is this even necessary, you posting about this? And I'm like, easy money. That, I believe, is my most viewed short or most money made short on YouTube by far today. And all that video was me showing people stealing screws. Like, I didn't catch them in the act of doing it, but I was looking at screws for something I needed. I think it was my cart I needed, a little pull cart, fishing cart that I bought at Goodwill. There was like, there's supposed to be like 4 or 5 of them, and there's only 2 screws in there. I'm like, there's a hole in it, someone took them out, whatever. No, so like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not. Like, easily what I could have done was, and then people do this. That's why it reminded me about the whole screw thing. I opened it up, and I just wanted to see if it would fit, because they had larger ones in there too. And I'm like, well, I imagine they'd be these. But no, they fit. You guys probably aren't seeing. It does. Come on now. Come on now, get on there. It does fit on there. Yeah, pretty snug too. Snug as a bug. So, I got that done. What I'm saying is, I am an honest person. There's a lot of shady people everywhere. But that's the thing I don't like about Kentucky is there's a lot of drug activity around here. And having my daughter around here, like, I've already talked about this, and I'm not opening up a whole new conversation because I really do in this video. I do want to talk about this in another video, standalone video. I don't think I want to live here forever. Like, I don't know. I always like to move. I'm not saying I want to move every 2 years. I'm not saying that. Obviously, I want to be out in the country. I'm born and raised out in the country, grew up out in the country. I want to be in the country, and I'm not that right now. I don't know if I want to live in Kentucky forever. There's just not a lot of opportunity here. There's not a lot of jobs here, at least in my area. There's not a lot of jobs. Like, there's just not a lot here. Now, but who wants to live in Lexington? Who wants to live in Louisville? Like, I don't want to live there. I don't want to raise my kid there. I don't want to be around all that. But that's where the opportunity is. So I don't know if I want to live here forever. There's a lot of drugs, but Kentucky's beautiful. Kentucky is so beautiful. The nature, it's beautiful. But I don't know if I want to live here forever. I don't know how I got on the topic of that. There's a lot of theft. I'm not sitting saying, oh, Kentucky, it's the only theft in Kentucky. I'm not saying that. But it just got me on the topic of remember. I told you guys before, I think I have like ADD, ADHD. I have something. My attention's always wandering off. But yeah, I'm an honest person. I ended up buying the pack. But what I'm saying is I could have just went like, oh, steel was it 8 caps, because I'm going to cut this into 2. Take 8 caps, and now, like, I'm an honest person. If I just find that funny, that person commented on that. I'll post this little comment right here. It's probably still on there. He's like, is this even necessary? I'm like, listen, dude, it's easy money. Easy views is what I'm saying. And if I don't get a lot of views on the short, okay, whatever. I still made probably 20 cents or so, 25 cents. But haters are going to be haters. I said I wanted to be brief, and this could be its own video. 17 minutes and 54 seconds. This is going to be a long Five Below video. That's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I swear. These videos are going to be out here forever, because YouTube's not going anywhere. Like, one day when I'm dead and gone, my videos are probably going to be studied and be like, yep, not autism. I don't think I have autism. Yep, ADD, ADHD. I will catch you guys in the next. I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, so this is Tuesday, May 26th, day 3 of trying Five Below, London, Kentucky for Sabrina Carpenter mini keychain. See if we can get it. I'm on my phone. I didn't bring my camera, so that's why we're vertical, I think. Yeah, horizontal. We're going to see if we can find it. So far, I am not seeing them. I still got to do some look around. I'm not going to do a whole lot of video in this orientation. I just wanted to add this at the end of that video. I am currently editing that long video now, but them boxes are all still there. Those are the exact same boxes. So it fears me that they're in one of them boxes, because them boxes have been there for days now, just sitting there on that cart. Exact same boxes and all. But I did find Presley a small, now it is adult, so she have to use it as a nightgown. I did find Presley a small, the K-pop Demon Hunter shirt, but yeah, all them boxes are still there. So since I got one of the last smalls that they had of this, they only had 2 left. I got it for Presley, like I said, they're adult, so she'll have to use it as a nightgown. Since I got one of the last 2 of these, those are larges, got her a small of this one right here. This is the only one she's missing. I still got to go to Corbin to see if they have them, and while I'm there, I'll check and see if they have the Sabrina Carpenter Funko Keychain Pop. And yeah, I even checked over here on the actual Funko Pop stand, and still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing.